Hello, welcome into yet another rendition of 401 Games Sports Card Breaks. As always, I'm your host, Patrick, coming to you live from 750 Yonge Street, our location here in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And we have our second hobby box break of SP Authentic, as I see people starting to file in. Welcome all in to the break. So, the way this break works was it is a 15 spot double team random break. So one spot purchased equals 2 teams that you're going to get randomized. So we're going to go through all the randomization process. But before I do that, I'd just like to let all of you know that I've thrown up 2 more of this exact same break. So breaks 3 and 4 should now be live on the website at 401games.ca. If you want to find any of our group breaks or personal breaks, if you're on YouTube, video description down below has got you covered. We've got links to both the group breaks and the personal breaks. And also remember to use those coupon codes in the video description below in order to save some money on your future break purchases, so as long as you qualify for the loyalty membership. Alright, so without any further ado, we do have some randomizing that we have to get into. And that's going to require me to take you guys to my good friend. My good friend's name is Google. His last name, Spreadsheet. Here he is, the Google Spreadsheet. Hopefully you guys can see him A-OK. So as you can see, I've got all 30 entries of your names, your beautiful names, on the left-hand side. Then we got every team minus the Seattle Kraken, because they're not in here, in the National Hockey League, totaling 31 in alphabetical order on the right-hand column. Then we have all of your names again right here, and I'll explain to you why right now. So you might have noticed immediately that we have this blank spot beside the Winnipeg Jets. Now, that's because we have an interesting little conundrum, right? So there's 31 teams, but you double team random break, 15 times 2, that equals 30. So there's one team that's unaccounted for. Instead of selling like a one team spot or whatever, we just decide to give away that team for free. So that's why I have all of your names here in order to raffle off a free team to one of you guys. So we're going to name all of you guys, make sure that I've accounted for any and everyone that is in this break. So I have Sean, Josh, Justin, Anthony, Curtis, Steve, Frankie, Denis, and Colin. I think that it does cover everyone that's bought at least a spot in here. If you're wondering if you bought multiple spots, since it's a free team giveaway, I don't like doing multiple entries. I think everyone should get a fair shot at this. So I'm going to copy all of your names here. And we are going to go to the 2 dice roller here. We're going to roll 2 virtual die. Boom, that's a 3 and a 3 making a 6. Now remember that's 6 because we're going to ram.org's list randomizer. And as the name would suggest, this basically takes a list of items and it will jumble it all up. So I just posted all your names that I've copied here. When I click this randomize button, everything's going to be in different order. Now this is when this 6 comes into play. If I click again, everything gets randomized again. And it will tell me that the list has been randomized 2 times. So we're going to roll everything in this randomizer 6 times before dumping it back into our spreadsheet. Now, the way that we're going to give away this free team is the name at the top after 6 rolls is going to get that free team slot. So let's go. 3, 4, 5. Best of luck. Here it comes. Free spot on the line. You want your name at the top. Let's go. Congratulations, Frankie. Frankie getting the extra team. He's already got a bevy of teams. He did purchase quite a few spots in this break. Why not add one more to the pile, I suppose. Alright, so we're going to go back to the list randomizer. I've now copied your 31 beautiful names. And we are going to, so we'll show it here. Frankie should be at the bottom now. Yeah, Frankie's got a spot at the bottom. Sean at the top. We're going to randomize 6 times. After 6 times, I copy this list, and I'll paste it back over top of where the names are on my Google spreadsheet. So here's 4. Here's 5. Roll number 6. Best of luck. Josh at the top. Anthony at the bottom. You can see here that we have rolled 6 times on the randomizer. So we're going to paste here, but we are not done. This is not randomized enough because look at how beautifully sorted everything is for the NHL. We don't want that. We want hideous, jumbled spaghetti mess. And to do that, we are going to have to put it through the randomizer as well. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it comes. This will determine what teams you have in the break. Good luck. Hope you guys get the teams you are looking for. 3, 2, 1, roll. The Jersey Devils up at the top. The Philadelphia Flyers at the bottom. Everyone else, National Hockey League, sandwich in between. So you guys can take a look back on the VOD to see all the teams as they are. Just to make sure that when I do this, if you have any qualms about, oh, is this going to mess up the teams? It doesn't, and you can look back on the VOD to prove it. I just like to sort so it's easier to call out. So we're going to sort from A to Z. This will not change the teams beside your names. It's just going to sort your names to make it easy to call out. So here we go. Let's just start with Anthony. So Anthony, here are your teams, my friend. You got the Boston Bruins, the Vegas Golden Knights, the Buffalo Sabres, the St. Louis Blues, the Winnipeg Jets, and the Philadelphia Flyers. Colin, you have the Detroit Red Wings and the Vancouver Canucks. Curtis, you got the hometown Toronto Maple Leafs and the Nashville Predators. Curtis, the LA Kings, the Edmonton, or not Curtis, Denis, sorry. Denis, the LA Kings, the Edmonton Oilers. We got a Draisaitl from our last box yesterday. The Chicago Blackhawks and the Anaheim Ducks. Frankie, you're chasing after Kirill. You have the Minnesota Wild, the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Ottawa Senators, the Arizona Coyotes, the New York Islanders, the Columbus Blue Jackets, the San Jose Sharks, the Washington Capitals, and the Dallas Stars. Josh, you got the New Jersey Devils and the Florida Panthers. Justin, the Calgary Flames, and the World Champion Stanley Cup winner, Colorado Avalanche. Sean coming in hot with the Montreal Canadiens and the Carolina Hurricanes. Steve, we finished off with the Lafreniere Chase, the New York Rangers, and my favorite team in all of hockey. It's the Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, so that's going to be how we do this. Let's get right into our break. So one box. Inserts will ship. I ship out all the base cards on these typically, but if you don't get any hit of some sort, then we will email you, and you can decide whether you want your base shipped or the $5 gift card. But any inserts, rookies, anything like that, those will count as hits. Of course, the limiteds as well, and the retro base. I'm going to start right-hand side, because right-hand side is where I'm kind of suspicious. I got my, or not suspicious, it's my superstition, right? I always go right-hand side. You know sports, we're all superstitious people. We're a little bit wild and crazy. We all have our rituals. I know there was one guy I knew that would just have to sit in the same chair every time. That would be my father. Victor Olofsson, John Carlson. Our limited is of a Penguin. It is Jake Gensel. Another 40-goal season from Jake. The great Jake. There's a card going to Steve. Right off the hop. We got Panarin and Seguin. Horvat, Zuccarello coming in the 90, or, well, the retro parallel. And right behind him we got something very interesting. Another short print. So you pulled one of these yesterday. Not the Zuccarello, but what's coming up next. We've got another short printed golden letters of the retro base. This one of Matt Murray. This one's going to be numbered. He is number 48 of 100 on the Murray. .48 of 100 on the Matt Murray. Next pack. Spectrum FX of Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl is our Platinum FX. Our Spectrum FX, sorry. Got ourselves a spacer. We don't like those. Geno Malkin and Barzal. Hope everyone's day is going great. Zingle, Getzlav, Future Watch, Spectrum FX, Vitek Vanacek. Washington Capitals. Hitting on our Spectrum FXs very early. There we go. Vitek Vanacek, Spectrum FX. Nathan McKinnon, David Perron. Our Future Watch is of Victor Olofsson, numbered 18 of 399, Buffalo Sabres. Future Watch autograph of Olofsson, 18 of 399 to Buffalo. Matt Murray and Heiskanen. Right hand side brought all of the heat today. Got a spacer in here, it looks like. Tuck, Draisaitl. Oh, sign of the times. John Morrissey, Winnipeg Jets. Sign of the times looking pretty cool this year. Sign of the times of Morrissey. Got our spacer and Gensel and Barry. Going mid now. Stone, Konechny, Kucherov in the limited. Kucherov limited, Tampa Bay Lightning. Hughes and Kachuk. And seeing what Kucherov played through, MCL strain. Two guys, I think, had a sprained MCL for them. Giordano in our retro. So I believe it's 1 in every 4 packs. Retro base of Mark Giordano. Now of the hometown Toronto Maple Leafs. Parise and Monahan. Kachuk, Konechny. Celebrated Moments, Pavelski. We've seen that card before. Kemper and Palmieri. Brent Burns, Austin Matthews. We've got ourselves SP Top Performers, Nick Robertson, Toronto Maple Leafs, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Shea Theodore. Get our base cards all in order here and put them into our sorting box. SP Authentic always feels really good in the hand. Well-made cards. McDavid, Seth Jones, Anthony Mantha. Retro. Shifley and Besser. Jack Hughes, John Gibson, celebrated moments. It's Klingberg. Spacer, Grubauer, and Darlene going through our last third of the box. We got both those celebrated moments in our last break. Kind of wild to see him the same assortment twice there. Connor, Suzuki, Dylan Strome is our limited Chicago Blackhawks. Mr. Dylan Strome. There he is. Rene and Sid the Kid. Svechnikov, Pavelski. We've got Seth Jones here in our retro base. Larkin and Wilson. Sorting box. Mitch Marner, Tebow Teravainen, True Leaders, Connor McDavid, Spacer, Stammer, and Ryan O'Reilly. Yanni Gord, Brendan Gallagher, celebrated moments. We got the same three. Tyler Toffoli, LA Kings, John Klingberg, Zach Werenski. Eric Stahl, Dominic Kubalik, Matthew Tkachuk in our retro, Braden Point, James Van Riemsdyk. Coming up on our last pack. Last pack of the break. Good luck, everyone. Giordano, Brent Burns, True Leaders, John Tavares, the hometown captain, Spacer, Kane, and Heischer. So that'll do it. We'll quickly do an overview of the things that got top-loaded. Then we will move on. Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to start with the retros, guys. We have Matt Zuccarello, Minnesota Wild, followed by Mark Giordano, Calgary Flames, Anthony Mantha of the Detroit Red Wings, Seth Jones, Columbus Blue Jackets, Matthew Tkachuk of the Calgary Flames. Going into our limiteds, we've got Jake Guentzel of the Penguins, Nikita Kucherov of the Tampa Bay Lightning, Dylan Strome of the Blackhawks. We got our Future Watch Spectrum FX of Vitek Vanacek for the Washington Capitals. Leon Draisaitl of the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, not great for sure. We have a 48 of 100 on Matt Murray in the Golden Letters. Our sign of the times is of John Morrissey, the Winnipeg Jets. And finally, Future Watch 18 of 399, Victor Olofsson for the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah, Colin, though, definitely a little bit of a rough one, but this is why it's better. It does feel slightly less worse when you buy into a break than buying the actual box yourself and getting that a box that's like that, right? You can make some, you can get something out of this if you bought a couple spots for sure. Whereas with the box, yeah, if you just spent $375 on the box, that would have been pretty rough. I agree, but yeah, we do have 2 more SP Authentic breaks. They just went up on the website, 401games.ca. You can follow the link in the description below to both the personal breaks and the group breaks, including the new group breaks that just came up today. And make sure that you guys, if you qualify for the loyalty, that you're using those discount codes in the video description below here on YouTube. They will save you more money than the traditional loyalty silver and loyalty gold and loyalty bronze codes that you have with just the normal membership. But they will only work if you're just buying spots, so keep that in mind. Separate your break purchases from your single box purchases if you want to use those codes. Otherwise, that's it for me today. I will get to sorting this, and we'll see you next time here at 401 Games on YouTube, 401 Sports Cards on Twitch. We are not open tomorrow on Canada Day, so I want to wish everyone a very, very happy Canada Day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys, and thank you, Colin, for coming by.